With me is Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca, who of course has been wearing the hat of a politician for almost a decade now. So welcome to WION. Thanks for joining from Colombo. Let me start with what's happening right now in Sri Lanka. There are reports that the party SJB plans to expel you. If you can talk about it, are these rumors true or these are false? If you can just talk about it.
The situation here right now, as you know, we had a very bad period, especially concerning the economy, and everybody knows country is indebted, bankrupt, unable to pay the loans, foreign and local, and a lot of taxes had to come in as an outcome of IMF regulations, etc. So people are going through a very difficult period because the income of the people has not moved up, but the expenditure is very high. As it is, we can see a lot of the businesses have collapsed and a lot of unemployment. So going through a very bad period generally.
So I was asking a different question about the party you are from. The SJB plans to expel you. There are reports in the Sri Lankan media. If you can talk about that.
Yeah, the party actually, the party functions well, but I had personally certain issues which I had to confront, and I tried to settle them amicably. This was especially regarding taking some people into the party. And the same people were last couple of years, not couple of years, maybe 5-6 years. They were the people, the privileged people with the government party, the ruling party at the moment, our opponents. So recent time they have started joining the party, couple of them. And there was a retired army commander whom I thought his reputation, his activities after he left the army and also when he was in the army were not acceptable, not as per the military discipline, not as per the aspirations of the people who was taken in. So I had to voice my opinion, which are not acceptable to some people in the party. And some people thought when I voiced my opinion, I was trying to violate the party discipline or the party code of conduct. So this matter is still unsettled basically. And finally, it had taken me to courts. And still there are discussions going on behind the scene. And hopefully, I have promised the people in this country, I will never let the party down. I'll never let the party supporters down. And I will ensure that because they voted for me, last election, 113,000 people voted for me. So I have promised them that I will ensure that their aspirations are taken care of by me. And that is the most important thing which for me, keeping that in the back of my mind, I'll see how I can go through this period.
So, sir, are you staying in the party or are you leaving the party?
I am in the party, as I explained to you right now.
Okay.
I don't want to abandon my supporters. I don't want to abandon basically the party principles. Because we work very hard to establish this party. This does not belong to any individual or any particular group of people. It belongs to all the party supporters and also the organizers at various levels. Therefore, I will ensure that I continue with the party. My political principles have not changed. I still stick to same principles. So I am trying my best to stay in the party.
Any fallout with Sajith Premadasa, and there are also reports emerging that you plan to join the government?
No, I don't think things have gone that far. Joining the government is out of question for me at the moment. Who will want to jump into a sinking ship? But my relationship with Sajith Premadasa, he is my leader. Even up to now, I am his number 2 so far in the party. So we never had any personal confrontations. As I explained earlier, the whole issue started with the event which took place, and Sajid Premadasa, he has to exhibit his leadership qualities and ensure that he handle issues professionally. And I am ready to cooperate with him as far as our the targets, our goals are not uh, still remains unchanged. Then there is no reason for me to think of shifting my political agendas.
Sir, Sri Lanka goes to elections later this year. You plan to stand. What will be your strategy?
Yeah, we are hoping basically all the people in our country, they are hoping that elections will take place on time. As per the constitution, the presidential election has to come towards end of this year. Then the general election next year is our national elections. So finally, the ball is in President's court. He has to take final decisions on these issues in addition to the commitment of the Election Commission. So I think from what we hear right now, the type of news we hear indicates that the presidential election will come end of the year. In fact, I think all of the people expecting is the election to come at the proper time, the due time. So therefore, if the presidential election comes within this year, toward the end of the year, and the general election follows next year, everybody will be happy. And